Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com. Today, to do a little look at a very popular razor in the internet world today, the Karve razor, Karve, and we're going to be shooting that out using our tailored Old Bond Street and some of our other Proraso products. Let's get started. All right, we are all lathered up using my Simpson's Berkeley brush here, classic, and we have the Tailor Old Bond Street Sandalwood. You know, it's been a while since I've used this. I've been doing so many reviews of other soaps, and we've added new soaps to the websites. I wanted to try them out on camera, but man, what a classic, because look at this. I always do this, I know, but you get that whipped cream. It's just so nice, cushy. You see these little peaks that pull away. That means it's hydrated. It's not running off my finger. It's not drying up on my face and getting flaky. That's that consistency you guys want to go for. It's that whipped cream kind of consistency. It was splashing all over my shirt, and I made an utter mess of myself, and my producer here is laughing her ass off. So, okay, I'll have to switch to a white t-shirt soon, or get some black shaving cream. All right, so we have, I'm starting to unscrew it, I want to show it off. We have a rhodium-plated Karve razor. Now, I got this razor not rhodium-plated. I got it just regular brass finish directly from Big Shave. I had an opportunity to meet Chris, the owner. Great guy. Hung out a lot at the Big Shave. And had some cigars a couple of the nights. If you haven't come out to Big Shave, guys, you really need to come out. It's happening actually on my birthday this year, this coming year, 2020, March 28th, 2020, here in Chandler, Arizona. And we probably had 200, 250 people come out for the event. And the days and the nights leading up to it, there was different little mini get-togethers at cigar shops and bars and whiskey tasting and all sorts of fun stuff. But anywho, back to the razor. I got the razor from Big Shave. He ended up buying a Rex from us, so it was kind of a perfect trade. And then we just picked up Karve for the store. And I love the razor, but just like when we picked up Rockwell, I really wanted to throw some of our kind of signature finishing on it. So this is polished and plated in rhodium just yesterday. Looks beautiful. And I've used it at home, so it's not a complete blind review here, but I definitely have not used it after it's been polished and plated. So we're going to find out. Now this is the C plate, C like Charlie. Very easy, very efficient. Now that all being said, you know, I sat there with Chris and I kind of described some of the other razors I like to use and settings of other razors I like to use, and he recommended the C. I think that was a smart idea to recommend the C. However, I think for myself, especially when we get into some of these boxes of the razors we just got in for the store. Sorry, someone's going on by on a moped. It's like making so much noise here. I think the C was a good choice for him to recommend to me, and I can see why. You know, it's a safe choice. I told him I like red tips, and I like, you know, Gillette Fat Boys and Slims on like 4 or 5, and Edwin Jagger 89, you know, stuff like that. However, I think I would probably end up liking the D plate better. This is great. This is not bad whatsoever. It's somewhere for me in between a regular flare tip super speed and a red tip, or maybe it is maybe like the red tip. I have a Paul silver blade loaded in. Just has one shave on it. This is like a very easy shave, guys. I could probably do this blindfolded. And I have 2 days worth of growth. Actually 2.5 days. The geometry on the head is very intuitive. It's very easy to use. There we go again with the moped. So our studio is down here in downtown Phoenix, and if you've been to our location, we're in a big warehouse, and if you're downtown, there's always knuckleheads around doing knucklehead things. And our studio is up on the second floor. And we get all this beautiful natural light coming in the windows, but we also get a lot of natural sounds like airplanes, mopeds, motorcycles, and even the train. The train track is literally in our parking lot for kind of the central train track that comes through Phoenix. So we hear planes, trains, and automobiles. But yeah, I'm able to sit here and blab with you guys about all these other things other than the razor because it's such an easy shave. I don't know what razor, if any, this was based off of. It's a solid bar. It looks a lot like, to me, in some ways, like a Tech. You know, it has a big lather holes like a Tech, but I don't know. Everyone assumes that I'm always on the up and up with every new razor. Guys, I'm really not. I try to be, somewhat. My specialty and my love has always been vintage razors, and with modern razors, most of the modern ones I own and have really used are older, like Pills and Icon and Edwin Jagger, stuff like that. These new emerging companies, the only time I really get to use them is if we can pick up the line, which most of them can't wholesale. That's one exception. I'm really impressed that Karve can wholesale these razors to retailer stores like us, and I think Maggards and West Coast Shaving. Otherwise, it's just like if it comes through on a random chance. Like we just had a Wolfman come in on a trade, so I was finally able to use a Wolfman. But there's no other reason I'm just going to seek that out. I'm kind of a creature of habit on a personal level, meaning when I find a razor I like, I generally use that razor. The most variety of my shaves are here on camera. The razor I shave with 90% of the time at home is the Rex Ambassador, and it's not a shameless plug. It literally, I kind of designed it, so I really enjoy using it. I was my own guinea pig. But speaking of guinea pigs, I also do prototype testing for other companies. I have a lot of people sending me razors to try out, so I do some of that at home. If it's a real prototype, kind of something that no one's going to see yet, or maybe it's kind of new to the market or still in development stage, I'm not going to shave with it on camera. That's not fair to the company. So I'll use it at home, and then I'll report back to them my findings. Good. But this was an absolute pleasure to use. Again, the C-plate, it's the standard 3-inch handle, I believe. I know they have an extra long handle. Even me, people always say, oh, I'm a big guy, I'm a tall guy, I need a gigantic handle for my gigantic hands. And I say, you know what? You hold this thing like a pencil, not like a toothbrush or a paintbrush. You're not doing this, people. You're doing this. You need some finesse. Hold on with the dexterity of your fingers. Get a little balance. I mean, would a longer handle be nice? Yeah, sure. But I got that one. I like more the Bulldog style handle, and it works fine. Rinse off all the rest of this lather. So we're really excited. We're going to be putting these razors up on the website. We have the solid bar and the open comb version, brass and stainless steel, and multiple different base plates. I think we got B, C, and D base plates, which are the most popular. You know, this was just our first order with Karve. If these do well and we sell them and we sell through our order, which is always the goal of any wholesale product you want to carry, you want to sell through, and you put your second order in, you increase your order. You try out other products, see how many other SKUs you can carry on your website and have a good response from your customers. We're really excited to support them. They are a great company up in Canada. Chris has a background in machining and did that for years, and then decided to make his own product in his own shop. So he owns the machinery, and that's actually one reason that the price is such an attractive price point, is because he owns the means of production, and I very much respect that as a fellow business owner. And maybe someday that's a goal for Rex Supply Co. Or Razor Emporium or whatever, is to own some of our machinery. We do. We do a lot of the finishing in-house and assembling and a lot of the tools for the Rex razors. And maybe that'll keep on growing as we grow. So I'm very impressed. Made in Canada, high quality, machined out of solid brass, and I'm really excited that we're going to be able to do these finishing options. I have the blessing of Chris that I can do this, and I think the rhodium really does enhance the look of it. It's a beautiful razor to begin with, and the performance. It did glide a tiny bit better, than when it just was the bead blasted brass. So, even if you just polish that brass at home, you may find a little better glide. But it was very comfortable, very easy to use. I'm just kind of disassembling it and kind of giving a quick dry off so you can see the beautiful finish. I'm very happy with the way this came out. I'm really happy to have such a nice team of technicians at my shop that help us make things look beautiful. That's all I got. Do my little patented matte hair swoop here. Karve, Tailor of Old Bond Street, performed great as always. Every time I try other products, I'm always amazed by sometimes the classics, how good they do. We always want to embrace the artisans, and I love the artisan soaps and that whole initiative they're doing in our market. But sometimes these classics just really deliver, and we take for granted how good they are. Simpson's brush, and of course my Proraso pre-shave underneath it, and I finished up with a Proraso aftershave balm. I'm feeling great. My skin's looking great. Wonderful shave. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by Razor Emporium. Please comment. Have you used the Karve? If you have, which base plate, which model, which handle length? What do you like? What do you don't like? And if you do leave a comment, you're entered in to win this, the official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. Yours will not come with shaving cream on it. And that's all I got. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, hit the bell to notify you when we come out with new videos, and I will see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.